And I finally agreed with Swami that the most important thing is to know myself first. All other things are secondary.
When you say that the most important thing is to know myself, that may lead you in wrong direction. Because when you say myself, as if it is your possession, you are above it. And whenever someone says myself, it is more, he's talking about his body mind mechanism. It is my life. It is my freedom. It is all coming from ego. So better word is to know your real nature. What is your nature? It is better to say what you are than even to say who you are. Because when you say who am I, that means you are a kind of person. What you are, you have to find it out. Do you exist or not? If you exist, what you are? Then the ego will not get involved. Otherwise, ego will capture the whole thing. And you will go in direction of ignorance instead of direction of truth.
Okay, Swami. Understood.
So why I was so bitter and so harsh and so battering you all the time these days?
Although I never think about this, but now you ask me, I'm thinking. So I feel maybe it's because you have been guiding me since 2017. That will be 9, 10, yeah, be almost 7 years already coming. Then maybe you didn't see the effort that you have put in to guide me was not reflected, and then I was not reciprocating in a most sincere way. From my part there was impurities. There was like certain times there was insincerity. So I felt it's because of my impurity, insincerity, and mistakes that made you so mad, no, Swami?
Mad. What do you mean by mad?
Mad means angry lah. Mad is the highest level of angry. Highest level of anger.
That was never there. Highest level of anger. Where was it? Only once I expressed, just 2-3 days back, some anger.
Yeah.
Actually, you have misunderstood me totally. Because you cannot understand. When I was ready to even starve to death to know myself, to be even a beggar on the street to know myself. So how you think that when I choose you, or when I decided to help you, how you thought that I will be satisfied just because you are doing something for my comfort? I saw that all those things are just being an ornament for your ego. These things are just, it's good that my body will survive, but you were not understanding anything at all. I was not interested when it really mattered that my body should survive. Now I am little bit more interested so that I can help few people. But you totally misunderstood things. You thought that I just want to live a comfortable life. These things are just of no meaning to me. But if I have nothing, no comfort in my life, or if my basic needs are not fulfilled, I will not be able to help people. And whatever you were sending to me, most of the things were those things which would have helped people. If I am more aware about what is happening in the present world, what is happening, what great writers have written, then I can share many things. I can interpret it in my own. I can just allow the consciousness to bring some insight out of those things. If you are totally unaware about the modern world, people will not listen to you. So I saw that you are very satisfied with yourself. You have no burning desire to know yourself. You are not being restless. That you have limited time. So I felt that now it is enough, that I am not making some movie or some kind of entertainment show. So all those things were to make you more alert. You are listening to your mood, you are doing stupid things. That is how you lose friends. I got married also so that I can help those people, those who will be my relatives after marriage. I could help them to awaken, but I found them third rate. So I dropped it. But that was the real reason why I had to be little hard with you. Because you may send me anything, but these things are not so important. When one knows that your life here is just fleeting, so, and these are all just part of the dream world. It is good to see good dream instead of nightmare, but these are all dreams. Whatever you think is real, whatever you give so much importance to, my belief, my ideas, even what you consider as me and my, it is all just false. It has no real existence. You have to go beyond your identification with the body, your trap of your thoughts, trap of your emotions, your feeling. But it's not that you have to fall below your emotions. You have to go beyond your emotions. If you are falling below your emotions, then you will become worse than animals. So this is the only thing worth for human being, that you make your total effort to know yourself. You are living in this body. You have thoughts, you have emotions, you have feeling, but you are the knower. You are always the knower. And until and unless you become free from all those things, you are never free. You are in bondage. You are in a prison. So that is what I was telling you yesterday, I think. That you are always asking how to have this burning desire to know myself. If you are not feeling, you are in a prison. You are in bondage of your own making. You are in chains. How there will be burning desire to know yourself? You are feeling all right. That's why it is said, it is better to be Socrates dissatisfied than to be a fool satisfied. It is better to be a man dissatisfied than to be a pig satisfied. Once you have become satisfied with your inner state, your inner growth stops. So if I was not at all interested in your growth, there was no need to use any bitter word or hard word or anything. That is, I was hearing to my master, he was saying yesterday, someone may have written something that I can see my mind is mad, this mind is creating all the problem, and this it is neurotic, whatever. So he said that it is, your mind may be that, but why you are suffering because of that? I'm not exactly quoting him, but you are not that mind. You know that which is not the mind, which is always beyond the mind, which always transcends this mind. Then the mind will not in any way, cannot have any control over you. You will be free from the stranglehold of this mind. But for that you will have to live your life in a very diligent way. That is why it is said that it is an arduous journey.
So, you have anything to say before we stop?
Very happy to know that I'm still Swami's disciple. And also now I understand your hit is because
I care for you so much that I was even ready to lose you. So you have to understand it. I am not a businessman. I am not a man who is interested in anyone's money, that I will just be happy only because someone is sending me money. I am not a prostitute. That is the only real thing which I can share. I started meditating when my world was finished. I saw that it is all just, all our relations, all our friendship, all our so-called love is all just illusory. They don't know what love is. It is all mutual exploitation. If you have no inner light, you will be stumbling everywhere. You will be hitting everywhere. You will be colliding. It is because of the absence of inner light. There is so much jealousy, there is so much fight, there is so much envy, violence. So, you understood or not?
understood.
Is it clear?
100% understood, clear, Swami.
Or whatever you are sending is not so important.
Can you?
Why I was saying?
Okay. I think you don't want me to strengthen the ego. You don't want, because of sending you things, it destroy my search or my journey. Because if I think that sending you things is very great, then it will sort of like strengthen the ego, and it's not what we want.
When you are asleep, what happens to the world?
There's no world when I'm asleep. The world is disappeared.
The whole world disappears.
Yes, yes, yes.
And when you are dreaming, then what happens?
When I'm dreaming, I don't know how to explain.
You create your own inner world.
Yes. You mean the dream that we have at night or daydream?
In the night, when all your sense organs are closed, the world is no longer public. It doesn't exist. But you are still there. Even in sleep, you are there. Otherwise, who will say in the morning? Who says, I had a very good sleep? My sleep was undisturbed by dreams today. It was a very deep sleep. So the knower is there. Because nothing is happening, so nothing is noted. Nothing is registered. And when you are in meditation, you are totally established in yourself. Then also the whole world disappears. So the inner search is to find your real nature, which without what you are without your sense organs. When all your sense organs are closed, all these sense organs are there to help you to know the world. When you have to know yourself, you have to close all those sense organs. What you are in your absolute purity, in your essence. So for a man who is in the search of truth, everything, all the material things are not that valuable. They have their importance. They are good to give your body comfort or give you some pleasure. But there ends its function. So one has to be very clear about that. I am thankful to whatever you have sent me. It's not that I am not thankful, but these are all on the periphery. No things of the world can give you silence, peace, joy, ecstasy, bliss. It is all your inner thing. That is more important. You may have the whole world, but if you are disturbed inside, if you are not established in your real nature, then you are a beggar. That is why I said you may have the whole world. You may own the whole world. So what? Because you have gathered so many things, you have hoarded, but you are missing yourself. That's why you were so obsessed in gathering. Otherwise, if you were more intelligent, if you are a man of wisdom, then you will not waste so much energy in acquiring worldly things, in wealth, because you have a limited time in this body. So the same time and the same energy which you are dedicating to know the outside world, you can dedicate to know yourself. And then you are the king without any kingdom. You are the king without any crown. You don't need anyone else in your kingdom. You are complete in yourself. You are not missing anything psychologically. To be free from your psychology is the whole search. To transcend your psychology, to go beyond psychology is the search. To go beyond your mind, to go beyond your emotions, your feeling, your thinking is the search.